grocery prices have soared, and for those earning low wages, even basic staples like bread, eggs, and milk are priced far beyond what people used to pay. Many Americans who once considered themselves middle class now find themselves struggling to afford the same food they used to buy with ease. For people living paycheck to paycheck, one unexpected expense can push them into crisis, leaving no money for food at all. Despite being one of the wealthiest countries in the world, millions of Americans rely on food stamps, but funding for this food assistance is set to expire November 1st, and everyone has an opinion on it.
The administration will be taking away EBT next month. Yes, that's right. No food stamps next month. How do I feel about it? I don't care. But let me tell you why before you get your panties in a bunch. Let me explain myself. Number one, this is coming from a woman who was pretty much homeless and disabled, and my state still wouldn't give me food stamps. So I didn't get rich until this year. Secondly, y'all need to start thinking about it. They finna shut off food stamps the month of Thanksgiving. Let me tell you something. I don't need to depend on y'all for me to eat. And I don't think nobody else should either. I had seen one video, this lady was like, it's the taxpayer's job to take care of my kids. I thought if you pop them out, it's your job. Nobody told you to have all them kids. And if you can't afford a kid, you don't need to be having them. The government will literally give you free contraceptives. Free contraceptives. But then you want to take it upon yourself to go pop out 6 kids with 6 different that don't want to take care of their kid with you, and then complain that all of us don't want to pay for your food. That's who we're talking about. We're not talking about y'all who work hard and this and that and all that. I don't even know why y'all get offended when we say we don't care. This is not about y'all. It's about the ones who sit up and do all this stuff and then act like it's just our responsibility. Why is it my responsibility to pay my taxes so you can feed your 8 kids? Meanwhile, I gotta go work hard so I can feed my one? Nah, man. Then you got the super studious type people who are looking at it like, oh no, well, you know, the economy is gonna crash and now the groceries are gonna be even more high priced. Hey, well, we gotta do something. We gotta figure something out. Do y'all wanna have a meeting? What's the solution? Cause let me ask y'all this, and I want an honest answer. What was y'all gonna do if food stamps was never invented? Y'all just wasn't gonna eat?
Earlier this month, the Trump administration declined to draw on a contingency fund that would have continued benefits. Right now, there is frustration with leadership of the US government. The longer the shutdown continues, the more people will be directly affected. There's a growing sense of uncertainty about how long this will last. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, better known as SNAP, is used by 1 in every 8 Americans.
SNAP helps nearly 42 million people, or about 1 in 8 Americans, afford food each year. It's one of the most effective anti-poverty tools in the United States and directly reduces food insecurity by up to 30%, especially for households with children. A loss in funding means that millions of families won't have enough money for groceries, and many will turn to food banks that have already lost funding this year and are already stretched thin, while now preparing for a surge in demand.
SNAP is designed to support low-income Americans who would otherwise struggle to pay for food, and specific eligibility rules vary from state to state. For many people, SNAP benefits are the difference between having food on the table and going hungry. Several bills have been proposed in Congress to fund SNAP even as the rest of the government remains closed, but none have gotten close to passing. There is no doubt that many Americans are frustrated with the Trump administration for allowing this government shutdown to drag on without a resolution.
What is your message directly to the American people who may encounter some of this pain and despair? How do you give them hope?
Well, up till now, there hasn't been a great deal of pain. There could be a great deal of pain, but up till now there hasn't been. I will say this, just hang in there, because I think a lot of good things are going to happen.
Just hang in there. That's Donald Trump's advice for anyone being affected by the Republicans' shutdown of the federal government. And on the 1st of November, 42 million Americans will have their SNAP benefits cut out. Yes, 42 million Americans rely on SNAP to feed their families. And of those 42 million, 16 million are children. So that's 16 million children that are going to be hungry during this time if the government doesn't open up in the next few days, which doesn't look like it's going to happen. And Trump's advice, just hang in there. Good things are around the corner. Food, who needs it? So here's my advice to you. Find a local food bank in your area. Donate money, canned goods, foods, whatever you can do to help, because it's going to be up to people with hearts and empathy to help during these times. As Republicans have shown, healthcare, don't care about it. SNAP benefits, don't care about it. They just care about themselves and their billionaire friends. But the cruelty just shines through over and over again. We are in such a twisted timeline. So once again, I encourage you, please find a way to help, because children and families need it. Working families, not the narrative that Republicans put forth that it's people on their couch that don't want to work. No, these are working families that need help, and they're not going to get it because Republicans want the government shut down.
The shutdown has disrupted the lives of millions of people and is yet another example of the US government's inability to put the country before party interests. Essential services have also been interrupted, affecting everything from national parks and transportation safety inspections to the processing of visas and social services. This shutdown reinforces the perception that US politics has become more about party rather than solving actual problems. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe and turn on the notification.